Welcome back to Ron's Radio Corner. And I was doing a little band scanning tonight, not something I really do, but something I was kind of playing around with the idea of posting a video. But while I was band scanning, there's something I found a little interesting. So the radio that you can see in front of you, and I'm kind of filming while holding the camera here. So let's see if I can do a little reorienting. This is the radio that I just did a video on the other day. It's the Wenpzeray Y706, and I was doing a bit of a band scan with that. And while I was band scanning on AM, I pulled in a station that was playing some interesting, cool old music. So let me see if I can pull that in for you. So the interesting thing is that I then pulled out the XH Data D219, this guy right here, and was doing a bit of a band scan with that one, and didn't hit the same station. I don't want to give any spoiler alerts, but the D219 is a great little radio with great sensitivity, pulls in well on all bands. So I was a little surprised when I just couldn't quite find it. Of course, it's a small dial, and that could have been just my inability to be more precise in the tuning. I have the CC Radio Solar sitting up on a shelf. Let's do a little scan. Oh, there it is. And so I was able to turn that on, and I believe, if I remember correctly, this is 7:40 a.m. you just heard on that little radio. So then I decided to see if I could pull it in with my GE Super Radio 3. Now, normally that is oriented the same direction that the XH Data is in. And I was pulling it in, but boy, it sounded awful. Just a lot of noise. But then I repositioned the radio in this direction. I get misty. So, not perfect. Let me turn that off for a minute. Let me pause you for a minute. So I think this is probably as good as I'm going to be able to tune this in. But not perfect, but that's listenable. Oriented back in its regular direction. There's a lot more feedback there. So, not really proving anything that most of you probably don't already know, that AM picks up a lot of, I hate to say background noise, but a lot of things interfere with that signal. But it's amazing how repositioning that radio can really make the difference between something that you can't really listen to something you can. I'm still rather amazed that this was pulling in that channel, but that I couldn't quite pull it in with this one. And I think it was actually coming in. Pretty reasonable. But that's it. Quick video. Just I can tell you that the CC Radio Solar up there pulled it in, but I had that in my hand and kind of moved around different directions. And even though it's a really good radio for pulling in stuff, it didn't really pull it in. I haven't tried the EP Pro. And for giggles, I haven't tried the GE 925, but Just wanted to share how amusing I found it that the XH data really couldn't pull it in, but the Wenpzeray did. And of course the Super Radio 3 did, but really only pulled it in well when I repositioned the radio. I keep thinking I'd like to get some sort of rotary stand that I can put that in, like almost like a cake plate, that can rotate so I can move it around left or right without actually having to kind of reposition it in the hutch there. So that's it for now. Just a little short observation, and until the next time, thanks for watching.